Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I am happy to have you here today. We are going to be trading for, we're going to make plans for next week's trading. So please join along. This is the weekly Forex forecast for dollar pairs, yen pairs, gold, oil, euro, pound, CAD, and all those other pairs you want me to cover, right? You are here to tell me what you want to go through. That is, I think, pretty an amazing opportunity for you. Maybe not the most unique one, but I would be lovely to help you out. My name is MINDBLOWING. I'm a Forex trader and an economist, and I'm here to help you becoming a better Forex trader. That you are seeing the better opportunities, leaving opportunities that you would normally take and you would normally lose money on. So for me, that is maybe the greatest gift that I can give to you: clarity and probably also prosperity. So today, 24th of January, we're looking into the last week of January. I think we can go through the COT report. I haven't really done that on any of my lives or any videos lately, so we can go through that. And then I will post that on the YouTube community live tab, whatever you call it, that thing that you can have like a story time. So I will post the photo there. And I will, what else will I do? We'll go through what do we expect for the FOMC meeting this next week. How was really the ECB affecting the market last week, and what will probably dollar do in the reference. Hello, hello, Mr. Museum. That's great. Please analyze oil, WTI, and gold. All right, we already have some requests coming in. That's pretty amazing, I would say too. And I mentioned silver went out of the black box. We went out of the black box. Did we? I don't think we went out of the black box, by the way. Did we? No, we haven't gone out of the black box yet. No. Because if we then went out of the black box, we should then be heading higher, but we're not. Went over 25.6. Have I said 25.6? Yeah, but we are also back in the line, so this is just being invalidated by itself. Oh yeah, I made a black box there. Yeah, true. If I did that, then we still haven't made a new higher high. The thing what happened on Friday is just a testament to the bearish sentiment on silver, that we are currently not ready to go higher. Okay, so, we just have to wait. 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 Yeah. Other than that, I'm ready, willing, and able to buy silver, or at least say that silver should be bought whenever that opportunity is there. I would say if we came back to the price of 25.6, that would be a bullish move. If price was above here, like it went something like that. Oops, did I say that was not right? If price went something like that, and then that would be a better opportunity. But at the moment, no, not really. So we have some requests coming in. I will go through those. I would also go through the economic calendar for next week. And I know you guys are not necessarily very interested in it, and maybe just, I don't care about the news. The news or the economic calendar is for you to understand what is coming next. You have to look into it because it determines the interest rates for the future, and that determines the money flow. So you should have a half an eye on it at least. Hi, Magnus. So that you're not totally blindsided if there comes a bad number and you're like wondering what on earth went down in the market. All right. But we want to see improvement in CPI. We want to see improvement in the unemployment rate. And yeah, and then you also see those in the central bank reports. How will they feel about it? So yeah, great. If VTI goes to 49.50, is that a good investment? Bullish until 64, 65. Okay, so we have 2 now for US oil. Great. What are we doing right now? We are currently at the level of 52. So you're talking about 49.50. 49.50 is this level here. I would say that's a great level. I would say as a buyer, I would say that's a great level. Why is that a great level? Next monthly entry, currently M2, and that will fall and rise as much as this price will now fall. If price now comes down to 49.50, this price will also go down, and you'll probably have some entry down here at 48. The question is that I want to put out to this week is be patient. Maybe that's what should be above here. Be patient. Be patient. The reason why is because 1st of Feb is more important than the 4th week of Jan. Okay, the first week of the 1st of February, if we are high or low, is going to determine what we should do for the 1st week of February, and that is, at least through my analysis that I've done for you, shows the most reaction. Hi DFI, that's a long time DFI. Welcome. So if you get down price down to 49.550, if that is 1st of February, that is in 1 week, I think it is. First week is 1st of February is first Monday, first trading day. If price is here, I would be very happy. So if we can say, okay, I'm expecting the oil to go down next week, and what kind of trade plans do you have for that? We have, or what kind of technical analysis do you have for that? We have a double top, a new low, new lower low, and a new lower low. We have lack of a new higher high. We have a lower high, and therefore it is most likely to fall. The other question to that is, what is the sell prices you're asking about? 52.45, 46 is already been hit on Friday, and then next one is 53 or 52.90, and then we can go down there. The other question is, what if it just falls? Okay, if price just falls, you just catch the pullback. They're back down to 40. Was it 48.50, 49.50, 49.50? Back down here. Great, amazing. But can you see something? Did you believe me that if when we were standing on 1st of February, 1st of January, that's 4th, this, that we're going to turn around? You see all of that rise in November and December, and then I've said we're going to turn around. This is a very slow turnaround, but this is high, high, low, or lower low. Great. So yeah, as I said, sell price at 52, 44, and 53 would be great. If you're thinking of buying, I think you should take this week off and think, okay, I can come back 1st of February and see what happens then. Back next Sunday and say, okay, cool. If you were to think of this as an investment, if you are going to scalp it, I think you can look for sell opportunities on a daily basis. Great. Thanks. Oh, it's Fishbone. Oh, hi, Fishbone. Great. As we have analyzed the first pair, today's sponsor. Whoops, I'm gonna have to go look at my face, I guess. Today's sponsor is not Coca-Cola, but I found one. It cost me $1. Finally, I'm not only drinking glasses, but listen to that sound. Great. I need energy. I need the smiles. Awesome. What else should we talk about? Gold. Raj says gold. Great. We can go through. Great. We can go through gold. Yeah. Okay. I mentioned yesterday very briefly in my. I mentioned yesterday about gold. So DFI, here you can help me out. What is your projection, Teddy, for gold? Do you think we're going to go higher, or do you think it's just going to go up to 1919 then fall? 1888 maybe. What is your gut feeling at the moment? Because we haven't seen what I wanted to see so far, and I am telling my students, I'm telling people who ask me to be patient with this one. I did BTT on Friday. What did I do on Friday? 3 disliked my crush it video on Friday, so I think I need to change the format. Like 3 dislikes. Wow, people, you guys are hateful. Like, whoa. That was mean. No, I did BTC on Friday, and nothing else has changed since then. My overall conception is that we have reached the top. We haven't made a new higher high, and I think we're, generally speaking, going to go lower. The only question is how low are we going? Are we going down to 19,000? I've seen projections of 19,000. It's possible, but I don't know. If we now get dollar strength, which I am planning to, Bitcoin is also supposed to fall in that move. And also gold is also then supposed to fall in that move. But gold now is currently ranging on the smaller time frame. In the past 2 weeks, we have been ranging. We have then had a sharp fall here. Just recounting it. Sharp fall, sharp rise, sideways, sideways, sharp rise. Okay. Has the steam got out of gold? I don't know. If you drink Coke, I'm gonna buy stock Coke. every time I open this Coca-Cola bottle, we're getting paid. Well, let's do that tomorrow then. Let's buy some Coke shares tomorrow then. Great. They're probably at an all-time high. Oh, it's not high. Oh, right. Okay, Coca-Cola hasn't been rising too much, and it's been falling in 2021. Damn. Well, this is $48 a share at the moment, so I guess that goes. So what happened back in there? Wow, $30. Oh, that's March. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Great. So what I'm going to tell you guys today is, oh, is there a 30-second delay? Really? Wow. Whoa. Really? You're thinking down. Okay, great. Okay. I need to check my phone. Like, really? I'm telling you, it's 30 seconds delay. I ain't never got time for that. I can't do that. Let me see. I'm just going to find my phone again. Ugh, ads. But yeah, I wanted to go higher, so I'm just going to be patiently waiting for it to go higher, and then I will start buying. But it seems like everything is looking down at the moment. Great. Okay, great. So I think that gold is on pause at the moment for me. and I'm gonna move on because there's something more for me to say. Goldman Sachs says it's just supposed to trade at 2,300. Someone else says 2,200. Someone else says 1,770, 1,760. That would be a great buy opportunity. I think it's just shadows, and you're just catching ghosts and running after shadows. You really have to ask JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, who else is manipulating the market at the moment? Those big banks, the money managers, they know where gold is going to go. Great. So other than that, bro, I don't know. I'm just disappointed. So, but what's your target, Titty? Euro USD. Good night. Great. Just one more question for gold. What's your target on gold, Titty? Then I will move on. No, but tell me. Like, I need to listen. I need to listen to both worlds. I'm stuck in my own world. I think it's going to go up for numerous reasons. But when it doesn't go up for numerous reasons, I also need to listen to why it doesn't go up for numerous reasons. 1750. Yeah. No, but I will listen to you. The thing is, knowledge doesn't kill anyone. It only makes you do better or worse decisions. It all depends if it's lack of knowledge or if it's more knowledge. That's all. So if I'm going to do my thing, I just did something while I was waiting. That's a top. That's a top. And that's a top. Anyone seeing the... Oh! We have reversed. Great! So, what are you thinking? I was thinking down. I was thinking down. Oh, well. Here we are down. Okay. I was thinking down. Okay, we are down. Okay, great. I was thinking up. Oh, we are up. Guess what I'm thinking next week? I'm thinking down. the awful narrative that Bitcoin's going to replace gold. True or not, people believe it. Yes, and I think that's maybe why gold hasn't seen the demand. While dollar has been falling, gold hasn't seen the demand. That's one thing, and it seems like I haven't seen the data for it, but maybe there's some data, maybe there's some COT data on Bitcoin that shows that professional traders has gone into Bitcoin. That would be a terrible thing, I guess, for gold, but I guess fun for them because they will make millions of billions of dollars instead. People are nervous about whether we will go full amount of stimulus and all spending. Now that is fighting back against the Biden numbers. I also saw, that's for pound though, that most of the positive news is already priced in pound. That any deterioration or like if you miss the target or what is already priced in, pound is going to fall. I also think that for Euro USD, we have been rising for quite some time. And now we have kind of started to fall again, which I then wanted to happen. I think that we're just going to continue falling. The question is, I don't know if you guys have noticed in the Discord channel, but Norway just got this Britain South African virus that is 30% more deadly, plus more, and then 50%. I've heard about up to 30% more deadly and more cases. Like there was in a town in Norway, there was like 150 in a bingo, music bingo, and 37 got affected. And apparently they are thinking it's this new version 2, and that really punches the narrative of everything is going to be amazing after COVID. We have now a lot more stimulus. We now have a lot of more things to happen. That goes directly into your trading. If that starts to form, now Oslo and 10 municipalities around Oslo has gone into full lockdown, level 5. Tomorrow, I think, was 10 more others who go into level 4. So the only thing that's open right now and around Oslo is grocery, pharmacy, and convenience stores. And if that goes to New York, if that goes to other parts of the world, then we might see another COVID fall, and I think we will go further down than just 120. I think we'll see something like there, at least. So if that starts spreading, that is definitely something that you should look out for. But the other thing is, all the way through this fall, we haven't really listened to the cases. We haven't really listened to anything at all. Plus, if the Fed decides to curtail purchases, it will happen at some point. The other thing is, if Fed or any other central bank starts to saying, "Hey, we're going to start give you regulations," Bitcoin might go to whatever fall. The amazing capacity of manipulation of gold from big banks, very true. I think that is the only way they can cover up the big bubble. Well, I don't know. They always need to make somebody pay for their increases in payment, increases in prices. You always have to, because if you're going to take money from something or someone, who are you going to take it from? You have to get the money from somewhere. It's not like you just print money out of nowhere. But also gold has, at least in the Indian market, that didn't happen this year apparently because of COVID, is also because the Indian rupee depreciated so much, so the demand for gold wasn't as great and as high. And what was that about? The Indian, maybe there's some Indians here, maybe someone from India who knows that. But there's like a festival, or it's because of Christmas, or it's because of or because of weddings, maybe actually. That they buy gold for the couple, and that increases the demand for gold, physical gold. So yeah, most retail will go actually crazy when drop to from 1 to 29. They will back their courage if we hit 50. Plus, I'm worried about world turmoil is expected to go down now with Biden. Gold is like tumultuous world. How comes COVID hits only developed countries? I've heard nothing from Somalia, Burkina Faso, Madagascar, or Banana Republic. Marcia, I believe there is. It's just not reported. I think if you ask COVID cases, Madagascar. Is there anything called Yeah, they've had COVID, but apparently it's not as much as anything else. So they have 18,000 cases, 17 is healthier, and 273 is dead. But of course, it's nothing compared to America that has 417,000, expected to go to 600,000. So yeah, that was easy. it lost its hottest. Yeah, and I don't understand why. Maybe it was the rise back in July. It was just all over the place. Like it was so great. It was like kicked out everyone. Everyone got scared. I don't know. But yeah, great. Other than that, people, let's go back to trading. So I'm expecting Euro USD to fall next week. As long as it's above this price here, 22, 22, 22, 22. So a sell at 21.80, 21.70 sounds great for me. And then I think I will take a tactical, whatever we call it, tactical take profit on Friday. Or before we, if we do that, I don't know where we will end up. That is a kind of a thing. And so depending on how Friday goes, like any higher high, I will like, nope, no thank you. If we hit 2050, we might have a rise because that still supports the case of 19. I'm thinking from January to March, we're gonna fall. Let's see. And Somalia, I bet you they have. Can't even write Somalia, but anyways, so they have 130 people passed away, and only 4,000 cases. Whoa, that's actually quite great. Actually, it's actually quite astonishing. The thing about, and now at least from Kenya, which is the neighboring country, they have had deaths, and they say at least on the ground that people are not necessarily testing, so they don't really know how widespread the virus really is. And if you live on $10 a day and it costs you $100 to pay for the test, I probably don't think you will buy it. Let's say that again. If you live on a $10 a day income and you have 5 kids and it costs $100 to get the test results, I don't think you will take it. Other than that, this is a hot mess. Let's go. So far, just 3 legs. Great. So, I'm going to go methodically through this thing again. Yeah. So first of all, be patient about this week. We might want to be more aggressive 1st of February. This is still a range, but I'm still thinking if price comes up to 77.50, that would be great to short. If not, have a stop loss above here. Great. Don't have full lot size here. Add more if we go down. Price breaks below 76.80. That would be great for a pullback and then down. Maybe that is Tuesday, maybe that is Monday. Let's hope for that and then see how far price goes down. I am long-term bull on this one, and I'm thinking, right, if we make a higher high at some point and we have a weekly buy price here, I will be great to start going higher again. Because generally speaking, on the daily, we are tilted to the higher side. We are currently just expecting, we're just currently witnessing a bump in the road. As we can see back in September, we went below this 21 EMA on the daily and then down to this line. So if we're expecting price to come down to this line, then we're expecting something like that. And that would be when price comes down to this area, that would also fit for this area. That would be around 74. Great, 74, 75 is kind of the target, generally speaking, until March. Yeah, so starting to sell, that would be great. If price goes down now to a lower low, that would be even greater. Like if it breaks below 76, whatever, 76.50, 76.17, that would be great if it breaks below there this week. That would set up for a larger fall. Euro USD has made a, what would call it, a lower low, at least in this time frame. Whoops, at least in this time frame. So that would be, is that a buy price? I don't know. I think it's just a pullback. And what I would do expect was, as I've said earlier, let's go back there. As I said earlier, I did expect this one to fall, rise, and then fall. So down we go. Price is not above 22.22. That would be great. Target down here to 120. Pound dollar. Still nothing you can see on the chart that will say this one fall, but great. Stop loss above 37.50. Target would be around 35. But this has all the reasons to still go higher technically. So it's not full lot size. It's just ticky winky. If you normally use, okay, if you use normally 0.1, I would use 0.05 maybe, or 0.04, and then add instead of taking full lot here. Just an explanation. So that is minus 50%, like 50% less, or 60% less. I heard someone say last week that stimulus would make the dollar go short-term, up short-term. Do you think that is true? You think there will be more printing, would devalue the dollar? However, stimulus would make the economy stronger, which makes the dollar price go higher. Learning. Dollar will then go down naturally. The other question is, what we're seeing now is dollar DXY. The dollar goes up in the anticipation of the stimulus. And once the stimulus comes, we will then start falling again. Because the free money, once they start spending, will devaluate the money of, or devalue dollar. Because if people start, okay, if you have more money, Teddy, where would you go to buy your electronics? If you have more money, like if you go to spend, where would you buy your electronics? Is it normally a Samsung? Is it normally an iPhone? Would it be a Mac? Whatever. That is normally produced in a country called China. To go for that producer to go to China, they need to sell the dollar and then buy the Japanese, the Chinese, whatever yuan or whatever it's called. So that would devalue the dollar. The other thing is, since everything is great in America right now, since people have more money now, that would also make investors go away from America, go out from America, and then into China or other countries like Australia or whatever to do investments. Right? Now all of a sudden you have money. Why wouldn't you go to China to get your yoga pants business up and running in the meantime? Digit, hi Digit. I have actually talked about silver earlier. I am currently based sideways to it. I wanted to go higher. It hasn't gone higher, so I'm still waiting for it to go higher. So possibly it can go lower, and if it goes lower, I'm not going to trade it. So yeah, basically, just waiting for greener days. That's all. Patience, patience, patience. Any other thing they want me to cover? Okay, so sideways has to break this level, didn't break it, went back into it. Somebody asked about why, but it did break above. Yeah, cool, whatever. You're right for 8 hours about 25.60 being a support. Great. Friday crushed it. I told my mentorship students, or mentorship student, was it just one guy or was it everyone? I think it's for everyone that Friday it would fall. Yeah. Look at that, mate. Great. It was actually for gold and silver dust or something. US oil falling. USD CAD. We haven't done CAD yet. Ooh, okay. What would make you invest in dollar CAD? What would make you invest in a buy or a sell? I don't know. Yeah. So how is your yoga pants business going, Teddy? Would you go into that, or is it what else are they selling with this TikTok thing? I've seen some balls that you can throw and sticks to your ceiling, like some green balls. I don't know what that was about. By Heza. on YouTube was trying to go into that business. What's that all about? You just throw things in the wall and it will, or the roof, and it will stick. Okay, what will you do then? How do you get it down from there? Okay, great. So then you have to wake up from the bed that you were laying in, go back up to the ceiling, maybe find a ladder, go and take it down again because it sticks to the roof, goes back to the bed, and then throw it back up again. Find a ladder and then go back up to find it, and then go and do it again. I think if it doesn't do that before now and February 19th, and it can just happen like 1st of February or 7th of February, and then just skyrocket for a week and then just die out, and then I think we will see a fall again. What I'm patiently waiting for is, okay, so this is if we now make a new high this week, and then we fall first week of February down to the buy price, great for the month, and then that is going to be the next move. That is what I'm hoping for, that we are somewhere in this area here now, and that we actually did this on Friday here. We went higher, didn't do anything, went back in, comes back up again, and then finds buy prices, find buyers in February, and then just, that would be great. Hi, I'm Odeke. You own Lululemon. Yeah, you know what, people? That's great. I was just joking. I will actually just I will actually Google that one on different charts. And really? True? Are you actually into athletic clothing? That is so funny. I just took a niche like out of the world. It actually is yoga pants. Or athletic tights or whatever you guys call it nowadays. The thing that women wear that is only there for men to be like, hey, nice potato. That's so funny. I'm laughing my butt off. That's so funny. Where's this emojis thing? Right? There it is. Welcome, Udeke. I'm happy to have you here. So, New Zealand dollar. What are we expecting? We're expecting, let's see, first week. So this one should be down. This one should be down. This one should be up. And then this one should be down. So, great. I actually want this to be a MARP here. So are we getting that? That would be awesome. I don't like that. So that's so if you were to support a bro and you're a lady, great. Go to TDI. Lululemon. That's so funny. Yeah. So for next week, basically just waiting for this one to come back down. Fall. I don't know if that's really true though, but we have made a low, we have made a lower low, we made a lower high. So yeah, we're set up for the lower sides. If this one goes up this week, remember what I told you, don't take much risk this week. Okay? Just as if. But the plan is to wait to go down. That is the only plan. And there is no what if. But yeah, have that in mind. That's all. Dollar CAD, I didn't do that properly today. So if price comes back to, New Zealand dollar, if price goes up to 72, I will short it at least down to 75, 70.50. USD CAD 2650. I don't know if we would do that, but I would rather see a new higher high, pull back, and then buy, so we can get it out of this mess here. This was the interest meeting for .CAD. We can do that soon. That was interesting meeting saying that they're expecting more growth in this. I don't know if it was in fall maybe. So just remember that that BOC are expecting more growth. I think it was second half of the year. Okay, so that sets you up. Okay, now I'm just going to give you very beautiful tips. The BOC says from August to December, there are going to be more growth. Do you know what that happens to CAD? CAD then rises. All right? Great. Great. Amazing. Good. Great. Use the Swissy. I will do that soon. So just waiting for this to go higher and then down. So you can start buying at 26.15. That would be great. You can also start buying at 27. But I personally would like just to come out of this mess before you start buying again. Technically, is not great for investing at the moment. Use the Swissy. Why would you do use the Swissy? Can somebody tell me why you do use the Swissy? Great. Okay, it's been falling ever since. That is great. So if you are... So what if I told you that Switzerland is manipulating the market? Would you be great to know? Would you be happy to trade Swissy if you know that the Swiss National Bank is going to trade against you? And I'm just going to give you a pretty good warning. This is the Norwegian central bank and manipulating the market. And if you sold at the top, you would now have got 30% of the value, or 35,000 pips. Okay, that is Norwegian central bank manipulating the market, and you got 35,000 pips. Great. Not news. It's the American Treasury that has called out Switzerland for being a manipulator. Great. Now we have the cat out of the bag. Let's see what we can do. So ever since November, let's see. This is pure manipulation. We have fallen. Okay, how much money have we got then? How many pips? 342. Okay, as a comparison, euro dollar. Ever since November move. November. We have got 767 on pound dollar, and on euro we have got currently 500. So I would say this is a mediocre performer in this market, but okay, great. So only 342. So technically, where are we now? Technically, we are in I don't know if that's called. Is that a head and shoulders thing you guys are waiting for, or is that just a range? That is just a range until it's broken out, whatever. This is just a range. For the past weeks, let's look at the weekly trades. We have had sellers coming in. We have had sellers coming in. We have had sellers coming in. Great. We have take profit once, take profit twice, take profit 3 times, and take profit 4 times as the sellers. Okay. Now, where do you expect price to go next? Is it up or is it down? I just did Euro USD. I'm expecting it to fall. I don't want the price to go above 122.22. Great. That is the stop loss. And I want to go down to 120. TP 120. Great. So I would say I don't trade this one. This is not a good trade. This is not a good trade, people. What do you want to trade in? If you are a seller, you're thinking sell, 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 sell. Get out. That is what you're thinking. I don't know what 2020 did to this thing. It went higher, okay, until March. It went 2019. It went higher, okay. So it seems like it has a thing for going higher around the year. Okay, that's false. Okay, great. So I can do both. Then I'm expecting for this year that, okay, maybe it goes higher then. Does that fit your budget? Does that fit your narrative that dollar is going to fall? So this one's going to fall, this one's going to fall. There we are basically in the range. So I have no chance plan for you, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry, mate. What I can tell you is that was the sell, that price there, and that was target, and after that I don't care. That was then the sell price again, but it hasn't gone down there. Great. I can also tell you that was the buy price, if you're wondered. So if you're a buyer, you're thinking, buyer, I'm going up here. Up to 91, but you haven't got that yet. Pound yen, we can do pound yen. Buy. All right, we're going higher. Okay, great. But I'm expecting this to fall. So what do you do? I think this one's going to go higher. No, I think technically it can go higher, but I fundamentally want to go down. Or seasonality want to go down. So I'm not going to trade it personally, but I can just say to you that, it looks to be going higher. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Great. What do you expect for February? Coming down to 41 and then back up again. So you might have a down week this week just for it to come down to 141 for you, so you can buy it again. If that doesn't happen, you can expect maybe up to 43 and then down again. So I would maybe wait for 141 instead of trying to hope for it to go higher without retracing, because it will retrace in the end. Chief! Sonia says wedding seasons. Yes, there are some Indians here coming in. New Zealand Swizzy, I will do that soon. So what I will do as a seller, I will wait for a new lower low here and then a pullback and then sell off. Okay? As a buyer, I hope you already are in your buys, and I will wait for a new higher high, pullback, and then buy again. But that should be your third or fourth entry already. Okay? If you are a buyer. Great. Target for sellers should be 39.50. Target for buyers should be about 43, something, 45, 44, 143.30, I guess it is. New Zealand Swissy. Okay, we haven't done this lately. I can do this more permanently. Okay, all right. So, what are we seeing here? Some fast support and resistance. Respect, don't respect at all. So that is fall, rise, fall. Didn't do that, does that. Great. Yeah, okay, great. I would then say that this one is then likely to fall, but Swissy doesn't like that. So we'll try to take it up. Because that was a buy price for the month. That was a buy price for the month, and that was probably the target. That's already been reached. Come back down again, and I think it's going to go higher, technically, at the moment. So that is the buy price. Great. Yeah, great. I think I want this to go down, but it's set up for buys. So, great. I don't want to trade it because Swiss isn't supposed to go up now. No, New Zealand is going to go up. Whenever New Zealand is supposed to go up, this will go up. and you just have to wait for a better time. If you see price going to higher high, higher low, that is what you can see. That's what you can look for. Yeah. So I would wait for a decade. I think it's a decade that does it. Yeah. I would wait, see how this week goes, and then take it from there on next Monday. Where are you now? Should we expect some dollar weakness when Biden's stimulus is finally paid out, or the weakness is already priced in the market? I think that we are currently being on the dollar. I think dollar's rising before the fact, and then when it comes, it will weaken. So until the fact of the stimulus is coming, we're gonna rise. That's my theory in the world. Because dollar index, for example, I wouldn't say that's bullish, but I'm saying it's not bearish either. You know, bottom, 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 and that we're just supposed to go there. But of course, this can be the high, and this can turn lower. Great. But it doesn't look like at this moment with a new higher high this week that this is an amazing opportunity to sell. I wouldn't say a new higher high is an opportunity to sell. Any fundamental news we need to be aware of this week? So we can go through that. Great. fxstreet.com. Calendar, come calendar, great. This week, I have already set it for medium and high. Medium and high, yeah, great. So what are we expecting this week fundamentally to happen? What is the fundamental thing that you might be interested in? The FOMC meeting. Okay, interest rate decision on Wednesday. How is that going to affect the dollar, eh? Interesting. I think we're going to see a market that goes fast to take profit. Okay. And actually, normally, what I normally see is dollar weakness coming into the market. So if this is 10, 10, 5, 0, 5, 10, we normally see dollar weakness and then rising after the market. So are we going to rush to the target for this week for bears and just rushing to bear target this week? Maybe we are going down to 90 and then we already hit 90 though. Okay. I don't know. Something, well, that is normally what I would suggest, but we shall see if it does happen again. So this is an interesting day. Also, jobless claims and GDP. GDP is important because it's past whatever has passed, but it can also say something about the future in terms of what did it do? What did it do? Have we priced in the right prices of what it has already done before? So this can actually change the direction of the dollar slightly or something. Unemployment is also important for your macro analysis of the market. Consumer confidence is also important, also employment and employment rate. CPI, unemployment, and interest rate decision meetings is important to look out for. Bare minimum. And if you see a change to the upside or the downside of the CPI, like if you see a worse than expected CPI, like last week, I think we had that, previous week. Which CPI was that? I was CP Consumer Price Index. That was better than expected for pound. We had a euro that was on point on the consumer price, and then we have a worse than expected on Canadian. When you see a consumer price year over year core, and that's month on month. We only have that one. Okay, great. when you see it at, we're expecting 1%, but you can only get 0.7. That's not great at all. But here we have, oh, okay, great. That's what I was looking for. Oh, it's actually better than expected. Okay, great, 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 great. That should then strengthen the Canadian. Great. Hi, Abbas. Well, people have really been talking now. Oh, okay. You are here. Hi, Abbas. What I missed, you can go through the webinar again, I guess. Guys, did it do euro and pound? Yeah, it did. Pound yen. I just did pound yen. People. Support and resistance. I repeat, EU and GU fast. I'm done already. Abbas. Thank you. Okay. All right. I will do it. It's gonna stay the same. It's a question. When the US offers extra money to the employed, and employment goes equals, and employment goes away, down, employment goes away. If people get, if unemployed people gets money, it only affects their spending or their savings. I haven't seen, well, you need to give people, businesses, money if you're supposed to see people getting employed. And it all depends. It all depends if people, when stimulus comes out, people have two choices. Spend. Oops, I will do that. Go away. Stay. You can spend or you can save. And if people start saving because somebody saved their stimulus checks, that does not go back to the economy, that is bad for the economy. And then we won't see the same movement in dollar. And if it does affect the unemployment rate, I haven't seen a direct correlation there now, but I have to do digging with that. But yeah, okay, cool. I can do euro and pound very fast. Extremely fast, the fastest I've ever done. Okay? I'm expecting down, I'm expecting down, I'm expecting up, and I'm expecting down. So this week I'm expecting down a euro dollar. I'm expecting price to, if you reach 21.70 or 21.80, that would be great. I don't want price to go above 22.22. That is stop loss. Oops, that is stop loss. That is entry, and then target 120. GU, at anything above 37 entry, great. We don't want price to be above 37.50, and I want price to back down to 34, give or take 34, 35, 35 maybe, 35, 34. I'm changing every time what I'm saying, but yeah, 35. Check 35 first, and then see. That's 200 pips down. Great. I have repeated it, bro. Like, what's the motto? Go and play some jail pills. What would be the target for goal resistance and support? Okay. Great, I can do that very fast. That's the fastest I've ever done. 1874, 1873, and 1824. Support and resistance, great. What is support and resistance above that? That's 1900 and 1930 and 1960. Right? Resistance, 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 support. That's that support, and then the other one support is 7070. Great. Abbas, like, what's the matter with you today? What have you done today? Okay, I will take a step back, people. I'm thinking it will go down. It's supposed to go down. Pound to dollar, pound, euro, dollar is going to go down. I've said the prices I wanted to go down from. I've said the target I wanted to reach, and I'm thinking this week it should fall. 1st of February, we should look at where we are. Are we high? Are we low? I also said don't take a lot of risk this week. It is not a week to take a lot of risk. I would take more risk 1st of February because then we have more clarity. This one is just like an inside week. well, we shall see what happens. It's kind of not performing a lot all the time, so be patient. Okay? Great. Am I done with the economy calendar? Anything else I wanted to mention? Unemployment, I mentioned. Housing prices is interesting enough. Consumer price of Australia, important. Fed, important on Wednesday. I don't think it's going to move the market. I'm just going to see whatever they're saying for the forward guidance. If they are still agreeing that the economy is slowly getting back into. GDP is important. Jobless claims is important, not as important, but important enough. In unemployment, GDP, CPE, and CPE. That is great. Boom. Then the sentiment. That was not the one that I was looking for. Great. Sentiment on Euro, USD, Australian USD, mostly net short. Euro, mostly net short. That's not a great deal, is it? Mostly net short, mostly net short, mostly net short, mostly net buy. Well, I don't like that sellers or retail traders are still shorting. No, still buying the dollar. But okay, great. I guess we can give them some profits. Australia, dollar, yen. I'm expecting this one to fall this week. Yay! I'm expecting the price this week to be, yay! If we get a price up to 80.23, I would think it to fall. Yay! I hope it'll go down to 79. Yay! We can even get better. Yay! Saving rates in the US is unprecedented. Do you suggest up or down for gold? Sanya, Gandhi. I am neutral on gold. I don't think gold. I'm waiting for it to go up. But I'm just waiting for it to go up. It doesn't go up yet. It isn't up yet. The technical is not up yet. You bought Highness brand right after the stimulus checks went out last spring, and underwear sales went through. You should have told me to invest something with you. That would be a great opportunity. Well, it's too late now, I guess. I don't know if I'm allowed to. Well, do I have a monetize this one? I don't know if I'm allowed to. Well, if you guys go to my YouTube, well, have you guys seen that one? I don't know. Should I try? Well, I don't want this one again to be. I already have a copyright claim on another one from yesterday, but there is this video that is in the Discord group where I think it was Hardik that shared it. I shared it first to him, where there's a class, apparently in Africa. I think it's a sketch though, where it's supposed to say you're supposed to spell Google, and it's the funniest thing that I've ever seen. I cracked, and I wanted to show you guys we could laugh together, but it's like I can just mentioning it is so funny. I always like it's so funny. If gold goes down, how much should I cover? I don't know. It's 1750. You should be, if you cut your losses if it falls. There's no worse point than being. There's no worse point of holding on to buys just because you think it's going to be buy. Have your stop at support. If you're in a buy right now, I wouldn't be trading below 1824. If trades goes below 1824, cut your losses. Wait for a better day. For me, I don't trust Asian on Euro, then pull back and then buy C trading, COT on Trainster. I think buy dips are okay. Yeah. The thing is, for Euro, that I've seen in the COT report is that buyers has come in. We can go through the COT report. I was supposed to do it as well. Great, we can do that. 21. There you have it. So longs increased, but prices has fallen a bit. And I think if we cross on Euro, if we cross the support at 21.70, I think those again take stop loss and we will fall much more. Pound increases longs as well. Japanese unchanged. Swiss, I don't care really. Longs increased. Okay, fine, whatever. Aussie unchanged. Longs more New Zealand and longs again less on Canadian. It's amazing how short that they are on the Canadian one. It should be longs. This report was on Tuesday. Which day was that? Tuesday was on 19th. So you can see longs coming in here. Great. They haven't been stopped out yet. But if we now can take it down to this price, we will see next week's, we will see that longs are gone. Kunwar says that gold can come down to 1700 something. Totally okay for me. I am totally unmoved by such a thing. If it comes down, great. That would be awesome. That would be a better price to buy from. More profits, great. But I think it's going to go higher in the end. Let's see. Pound yen I shorted just before Friday close. Your opinion, please? I think fell, Preston. Hi, welcome. I haven't seen you be around before. Have you subscribed? Welcome. You will next time, Teddy. Great. I think it should fall, but it's still very bullish. I would wait for a new lower low before selling it again. 2050 is a good support. Yes, that's great. I agree with Mikash. I think you could see the 1700s, maybe 1740, and maybe 1750, which I mentioned in the video Weekly Forex Forecast yesterday. Has anyone seen that video, by the way? People, yesterday, people, I really went through editing. I really did a lot, and I was done so late that I can't even imagine. That is not that one. Which one it is? Let's see where it is. It is this one here. Let's see if I can kill the sound before everyone wondering what the heck is going on. If I get all sunshine and spending, then it won't drop. But I don't think it's gonna happen easily like that. February, you can see some major changes as vaccine effect will be there, and also Biden government. The other thing is, yes, there might be some, because of the vaccine, we might see gold rising, we see dollar falling, stimulus checks, all that thing. But just have in mind, it's not all gloom, it's not all flowers and sunshine and race to the moon. At least in Norway, there is a second COVID thing, which is 30% more deadly and 50% more affectionist, or whatever it is. So that in a party of 150 in a bingo, 37 got affected. It's amazing. Like in a bingo in a restaurant, really? It was supposed to be in different different cohorts. Like people are supposed to be segregated, like far away from each other, and I'm like wondering how did that happen. So if that comes to America, I don't know. Great. Pound CAD. Oh, Javier, that's very interesting. So have in mind, yes, we are going to see this rise. I want this to rise in the end. Currently, we are in a seasonality where we are taking profit before we can find a better price. I mentioned March. I can also say maybe also 1st of February. If we fall this week and we find ourselves down here in February, bet you it's going to rise. If Friday is very, very, very bearish, yes, then on next Monday we're going to see a buy. How far, how long, I don't know. But currently trade pattern is to the lower side. And if we get a higher high, great. We can start buying again. But I've just expected this fall. We now have turned around. I've been completely right about the analysis. Boom. So yeah, great. Not completely, but mostly completely. Where were we going? Pound CAD. Okay. Who said that? Iqbal, why did you want to trade in a market that there is no market in? Okay. There is no market here. It's a range. It doesn't go anywhere. Why wouldn't you be in a market that trend that it gives you profit instead of just going up and down? Like if you bought and if you did truly your job this week, you would be nothing and you would be something in profit. Okay, that's an 890 189 pips. Great, but it's just a range. Can it break out? Yes, but I don't know. It's just stuck in between. Profit, whatever. No, there's no market for me here. Thing is, people, maybe I'm rude with you. I want you to win. I want you to have immensely amounts of gold and dollars around you. That it's you can just swim like, what is it called? At least now we would call him Patoskrua. Who is that? Patoskrua isn't Donald. Patoskrua. What do you guys call him? This guy that just jumps into well, the cousin or whatever. Uncle Screw. I don't know what you call him in English though. This guy. I want you to be like him, dancing in gold and coins and all those things. This is not a market where it says, because if I can just tell you that if you were back with me, back here, at these prices here at 1720, I started buying. And I'm going to mention that so many times to you guys. And I took profit at 21. Is it 2160? 2160. I took profit there. It went a bit higher. Great. Doesn't matter to me. Here I took profit. That was my plan. I bought here. I bought. Take profit. As you can see, we went down. Well, it went a bit higher. Great. I don't care. I still got my 10,000 pips. Because I bought Australian dollar, euro dollar, pound dollar, not really a pound battle, it's something here and there. Pound yen, Aussie yen, CAD yen, not CAD yen, euro yen, pound yen, New Zealand yen. I bought all those, except for a couple of those I didn't. In a trend that was going higher. Now we have turned around and we are selling. Because the trend is down and our plan is to go down. This is a market I want you to trade in. And this market is not a market. This is not a market. But this is a market. Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, I know you're bananas. Odeke says it will swim soon. Yeah, well, me and Odeke had a conversation back on Friday. I mentioned in the Discord group that anyone wants a free mentorship hour. And yeah, we had an amazing time. I think you learned a lot and I think it was very helpful for you. So yeah, great. Boom. Oh, guys, future settlement contracts are up this week. I think the 22nd or 27th or 28th. I don't like to hold trade going into that. Usually the metals drop. I think, yeah, is it 20th or? Yeah, probably, yeah. By the way, I got stopped out. You get 50 Zabidi. That's it. Okay, right, great. You went against what I said, I guess. Yeah, great. Have fun. Didn't you? Well, you had your thing, didn't you? Anyways, one versus one. Well, this week I'm gonna be right. So this one is a short, right? So the thing is, guys, the reason why I'm here laughing, and I'm here to help you out is I was never given this opportunity. I was never given targets. I was never given stop losses. I was never given ideas. Well, this webinar is only for education purposes, by the way, and not investment advice at all. But I'm just trying to give you a mental space, a person that doesn't say, "Oh, by the way." I've seen someone on YouTube. He doesn't say how he enters, but he all of a sudden has $1,000 in profit. He has, and he's on the 1 minute chart and 5 minutes chart. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to grow and your account to grow as you grow. That also means that you should have some stop loss rules and some risk management rules, but also some plans. Did you know if you sold here, that you got profit? Did you know that if you bought here, you would got some profit? And did you know if you sold here, you would probably get some profits? Did you know that if you bought down here with me, you would get some profits? Up to there, maybe? That would be a great ride, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be great if you bought down here with me? Would that be great? I think that's an amazing, great thing. And then we then have a plan for it to fall, and then we are expecting it to go higher. And then once it go higher, we're going to be aggressive buying again. Until that day happens, I'm not going to do it. Hi, David Ruiz. We said, well, Hardik, you man, we have great stuff to come, you know what? I think it's gonna, well, if you just keep yourself in check, by the way, I think we're going to make some dollars. What do you guys think about USD CAD for this upcoming week? Hi, David. Let's go to that. With the basis off, I only want to trade this one in a trend. I always want to trade where I can make the most amount of money for my investment. I would then want price to trend, making higher highs, or higher lows, or making lower lows and lower highs. So we come into December and we have full stop here. This is a higher high in the downtrend. You're not allowed to have any higher highs in a downtrend. That is the end. After that, you really haven't had a clear downtrend again. We have a range at the moment. And actually, around this time around, we are supposed to rise, actually. And that's why this positive news for CAD has turned into not so great news for the CAD anymore. But let's see, let's take a ride. I want you guys to do this a bit more often. Okay? Back in 2020, we rose. Okay, great. That's interesting. Back in 2019, well, that wasn't a great year, was it? We fell. Okay, and then rose. Back in 2018, we rose. But it wasn't until February. And then, holy cow. Okay, great. And then we came to April, and then we fell again. Great. That is my trade plan. That's what I want to see. And then 2020 isn't necessarily a great thing to look at. But the same thing here. It goes up 1st of February. Oops, wrong. And then 1st of April, we fall. Great. 2019 wasn't a great year for trading this type of thing, but okay, great. So if I say that around January, February, I think this one to rise, this is 2020 COVID, but still doesn't matter. But still during COVID, 1st of April, if you sold 1st of April, you should by now have made $1,500. 1,500, not dollars, but pips. Yeah. But this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting this one to rise, and then 1st of April, this one is going to fall. Okay? That is my general plan for this USD CAD. Every year, great. Last year, or the early 2020 was a bit extreme, I guess. And then we can take it back up again. What happened in June? What happens in June? June. It goes up. Okay. What happens in June? Goes down. Great. And yeah. That is my immediate plans that I've told publicly at least. So if you've written that down in your calendar, I think that oh, sorry, David. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That if any move at all on this dollar CAD, I think up. It might go up and up, whatever. I don't care. But generally speaking, and for me to confirm this technically, I have some resistance to break out of. You can take it down to 26 this week and then higher, but I would rather wait for a break above 28.50 and then down, and then 1st of Feb buy it. If we are low, 1st of Feb, that would probably be a better idea. Great. Cheers. Boom. 7 likes today, people? Damn. All those trade plans? I told you what to do 1st of April even. And I've said what I'm thinking about dollar CAD now. Okay, great. What else should I do now? You want me to dance? I can do some twerking. Anyway, heartache, if you are still there, great. Well, thank you. I just don't know how this likes thing happens. And yeah, by the way, people. Oh, by the way. Merch link in bio. Have you guys seen my t-shirt? I have to go and find it. I have to go to that one. Have you guys seen that one? And then there's one. Well, this is just one of them. And it's so soft. I wear it too much though. Have you guys seen that? Do you ever trade stocks? Yes. No, I don't. I just generally buy. Is that possible to see that even? Yes, there it says winner. Nice. Merch in the description, by the way, people. When you are a winner, maybe I should give that out. I don't know. Something. Well, I have to go through that store again, I guess, today, but no ways. If Biden can pass 119, is it trillions or is it your USD 119? Oh, 19 trillion. Yes, he can. If all the Democrats gets together and agrees with him and says, yeah, we can do that, yes, that will happen. Other than that, people, have you gone through the yens? Looking to short it from around 74 down to 73, 74, 50, 60, whatever, 70 on New Zealand yen. Pound yen around, I wouldn't short until it makes a new lower low, 141.50 down. Euro yen, great opportunity up here at 26 something. That would be great opportunities to sell down. And Australian yen, great opportunity at 80.28 downwards. Target back to 79. 24.70, 24 or something. Or just by Friday, by the way. 25, 24.50. And then down to 73, I guess I said that. Yeah, great. Dixie die. But it doesn't seem like the market has actually priced it in yet. But I don't think they find it likely yet. Yes, mate. I think so. Well, just short term, just for this week. Babu, you are so late that it's absolutely amazing. You want Smirnoff? I haven't said anything about Smirnoff. I haven't said anything about Smirnoff. Well, where does Smirnoff come from? Use oil back down to 49.5. That would be a great trade from 52, 53. What else? USD. Anyone into USD? I was supposed to give you guys a link before I head off to do something else. I actually have a headache at the moment. Sorry. That's just how it is. Sometimes. If you guys want to join my Discord, have fun with me, share your trade plans every single day, that would be great. If you guys need questions, if you want to have a one-to-one conversation with me on Zoom, follow that link, have a chat with me. And yeah, great. The other thing is, have I gone through sentiment? I've gone through sentiment. They're mostly buying dollar. I've gone through the CO2 report. That is mostly Euro longs. That is interesting. New Zealand longs, interesting. But other than that, really nothing much that I want. 7,000 is not a real lot either, but it shows buyer pressure. It also shows that, doesn't show, but does dollar buyer pressure has actually happened this week as well. Other than that, there's FOMC meeting this week. That's very important to look out for. And maybe I'm not going to follow through on this one, but I will try to be live on YouTube tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. my time, which is London open. I don't know if I will make it. I don't know if something else come in between. There's always something come in between. Always a Zoom meeting that comes last second. So if I'm able to, I will be live at 9 a.m. tomorrow. That is in how many hours? 21, 24, 12 hours actually. Great. I've already checked pound CAD. It is sideways. There's no market. There is no. Say your TP, Abbas. There's nothing wrong about that. And about there's no market on pound CAD. It's sideways. I don't want you to trade it. I don't want you to lose money. Please leave it alone until it has broken out either the upside or the downside. Cheers, mate. 10 likes today. Great. That is. I shouldn't mention that, but I hope I've given you value, first of all. I hope I have given you direction. I hope I have given you a trade plan. I hope I have given you where you should be out of the market if it goes against you. I've also tried to help you with your psychology. Try to love something. Be cool with stop lossing. With cool, be trade plans goes against you. The only thing the market tells you you're wrong at this very moment, that's everything. We've gone through the COT report. We've gone through the sentiment report. We're going through the economic calendar. I think I prepared you enough as much as I can without going to individual and every one of you. How are you trading? But if you want that, that is in the Discord channel. Come and talk to me and see if we can make it a deal. Great. It's for free of charge for anyone that has talked to me already. If you have already, you need to either be in a mentorship course or we have to pay an hourly fee of something we can agree on. Great. I also agree with you. I also think the Euro USD is going to go up to 125, but that's not yet. Great. I love you guys. Love my community. Boom. Have a great day. Have a great evening. And yeah, take care. Cheers, mate.